G'day guys, Jesse here from King Domes discussing how best to choose a site for your new King Dome. While I'll keep the focus around our domes, these considerations can be used for any type of glamping structure, whether it's a personal retreat, glamping dome, yoga studio or healing space. The site selection certainly marks a big part of your overall journey, so let's get into it. First, let's discuss ground quality and land grading. The ideal ground type that you want is a solid ground, because soft ground can cause your dome to sink or shift in time. You would not want that happening. Just remember, the softer the ground, the deeper the holes. The slope of the land, on the other hand, matters. The steeper it is, the costlier your project will get. This will have to be factored into your budget as well. Many of our clients prefer an elevated site to get a better view of their property. Clearing vegetation is crucial, not only to prepare the ground, but also to minimize bugs, snakes, and other animals nesting underneath your dome. Ensuring the area is clear helps create a safer and more comfortable environment for your guests. Number 2 on the list is service locations. Putting your water tank and solar panels, such as they can optimize efficiency. Ensure again that the place has ease of access so that in any event maintenance should be applied, it is smoothly handled. For example, imagine your water tank is placed uphill from your dome, using gravity to provide water pressure without a pump. Your solar panels should be in an open area with maximum light exposure throughout the day. Easy access paths to these areas ensure quick and efficient maintenance when needed. Next is water runoff and drainage. You do not want water to pool underneath your platform. Over time, it will wash the area out. Proper drainage is so critical. Look at how the water moves on your site, and if needed, put in ag lines and runoff trenches to direct it away from your glamping site. A little pre-planning here will save you many headaches later on down the line. Consider a scenario where you place your structure in a low-lying area without checking the runoff patterns. After heavy rain, you will find water collecting around your platform's base, leading to erosion. Installing ag lines or simple trenches around your site beforehand can prevent this issue. Now envision access to your site. You'll want to make sure that it is easy for construction materials to get in and out for your guests. Vehicles parking and maneuvering spaces must allow accessibility for even maintenance vehicles. Easy access makes everything a little bit easier and a lot less painful. Picture a beautiful remote forest location. It's idyllic, but if the path to it is narrow and rocky, delivering materials and welcoming guests will be challenging. Compare that to a site with a well-maintained gravel road that makes logistics much easier, ensuring a smooth setup and guest experience. Any glamping site benefits from greatly when decorated by gum trees and other natural features. It adds a natural cooling and a little pizzazz to the layout of things. You do have to manage some risks though, like falling branches or bushfires. We need them to be in a place that allows us a view or access while sustaining minimal possible harm. Beautiful and safe, that's how we want our dome sites to be. Envisioning your site nestled among some beautiful greenery, offering shade and a sense of seclusion. However, you must prune back any overhanging branches to prevent damage during a storm. Strategically placing the dome to take advantage of natural clearings can also minimize fire hazards while maximizing scenic beauty. The other tremendous advantage of glamping is all the fantastic views one gets. Pick your plot overlooking some tremendous natural beauty and consider how your dome will be orientated to see the rising or the setting sun. It will enhance the guest experience. Not only that, it has a delicate balance between views and privacy seclusion. Orientation can make a difference in how the guest perceives the experience. Suppose your site has a stunning view of a lake to the east. Positioning your structure to face the sunrise over the water can create magical mornings for your guests. Alternatively, facing west might offer breathtaking sunsets over distant mountains, creating a different but equally captivating experience. Knowing the climate and even weather patterns for your area can be critical. Look up the responses of sites at different times of the year and road access. Choose a match of materials with their maintenance plan so that they will survive. So again, think of heavy rain or gusty winds as something you would have to consider to keep your dome safe and sound. Consider a site prone to strong winds. Opting for a more aerodynamic design and anchoring it securely can prevent damage. If your area experiences heavy snowfall, you might need a robust support structure and regular snow removal plans to ensure your structure's stability. Next up is minimizing damage to your surrounding environment. Do not neglect our Mother Nature. You should minimize your ecological impact by maintaining the local ecosystem. Utilize the local flora and fauna instead of destroying it for no reason. Not just appealing to a naturalist, but sustainable practice makes your site more attractive and ecologically conscious to economically conscious guests. Our natural flora is also quite used to the vast fluctuations in our diverse climate. Suppose your site is home to various native plants and wildlife. By preserving these features and incorporating them into your design, you can create a more authentic and eco-friendly experience. Installing composting tools and rainwater collection system further enhances your sustainability efforts. We have a big one next, legal and regulatory and safety. Knowing your local zoning laws and obtaining permits. Unfortunately, there is no simple answer to this, as every state and council are different. There are great websites online, as well as contacting your local town planner or building certifier. I always recommend speaking to someone who has already signed off on a glamping project in the past. Ensure that you adhere to any other rules and regulations governing your jurisdiction. You may want to identify all on-site natural hazards and see to it that appropriate mitigation is established. Lighting, egress plans, bushfire evacuation plans, safety measures, building codes, etc. For example, if your site is in a flood zone, you can think of building on higher ground. You always want to make sure that the security of your guests is at the forefront, meaning making sure that there is clear, well-visible signage with emergency exits, and first aid is always at the ready. Suppose your chosen site is in an area prone to bushfires. Ensure you have a fire break around your site, keeping firefighting equipment on hand, and post clear evacuation routes for your guests. Additionally, make sure all local safety regulations are followed and necessary permits are obtained. Last but not least, we go down to business, money. Budget for land and initial setup costs is one thing, but some ongoing costs involve maintaining and operating the place. Using a cost-benefit analysis can help you to determine if the site you've chosen makes any economic sense when investing in it big time. Compare revenues that can be received against costs to see if it is a good investment. Say you find a scenic site at a low cost, but realizing it needs extensive infrastructure improvements like roads, paving, and utility. Compare this with a slightly more expensive site that's ready to use and calculate which options offer better long-term results based on expected guest booking and maintenance expenses. There you have it, surefire way to pick your ideal glamping site. Considering these factors, you can ensure your site is beautiful, comfortable, durable, and sustainable. Selecting the right location means looking at the ground quality, the drainage, access, natural features, views, service locations, climate, environmental impact, legal requirements, and budget. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, ding that bell for more tips on how to make your glamping dreams a reality, and we'll see you next time. Again, this is Jesse from King Domes. Hoping you enjoyed this video. I am trialing these to something new. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will have to take a bit of time to talk to a camera, but be patient with me. Plenty of information to share to you guys, and hope to see you out there running your new glamping business. Take care. Cheers.